Come on in, folks. See if everything is working. Turn the echo down. Mic turn off. Come on in. It's been a wonderful, productive week for me. But today, I have a special guest. I will get to her shortly. She claims to be what some of you might call a soothsayer, psychic, somebody who speaks to the dead. I will let her explain all that. But for me, I want to jump out the window early. I don't believe in ghosts, goblins, vampires, werewolves. No. But I do believe in demons because I was formerly in a relationship with one. I had to let her go. Now she's wishing death upon me, but it's okay. I don't believe in all that. Yeah, I think when you're dead, you're just gone. But maybe she can change my mind. Maybe you know different. But for me, no. I stick to where I am on the plane of the living. So when I die, everything is left behind. Let my children fight for what I should leave behind, isn't it? But I have to tell my children from now, listen, somebody in the future come and say, oh, they can contact Michael, don't believe them. You understand? Because if I have something to say to you, I will let you know. If I can come back and speak to a psychic, I can speak to you also. But maybe she can change my mind. I don't know. If you hear a humming in the background, it's some air conditioning system. Yo, it's hot in Holland right now. You see me? Right now it's like 28 degrees. There's no breeze, nothing. I have some thing in my flask here. It's a big flask, as I should. I do everything extra Jamaican. Hear the ice? Yeah. Yo, salute to my last interviewer, that guy from Jamaica. Yeah, I enjoyed the interview. He told me he's getting some hate. And young man, you will continue to get hate. That's how Jamaicans are. Yeah? Now you're putting one foot out, you're getting a little publicity. You will get hate. You just have to deal with it. You see me? And I sent your information to another guy. I want him to interview you. But again, he's Jamaican. He's grimy like myself. You see me? But he's on some fly ass bullshit I'm not really a part of. You see me? I asked him, can you interview this guy telling me I should let you send your information to some email address. You understand? And he's busy, all sort of fuckery. Isn't it? He's doing too much. I bet he never asked Elephant Man for no fucking email when he interviewed Elephant Man. Huh? But such is life. And I say he's grimy because I'm even more grimy. I'm the grimiest of them all. And they are all my kids. Yeah? Yeah. I have some notes here. Huh? And if you realize I'm not so popping on Instagram. No, I never follow Instagram like that. And the guy who edits my shit, he tell me, yo, I should post on Instagram every day so I can grow my following. Yada, yada, yada. He's a Jamaican, pay attention. So I tell him, yo, okay, because you like the internet shit. You're a younger guy. Me, I'm too old for that. So he's like, okay, we can get a separate phone so I can like do your Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. I said, all right. Immediately come up with a phone. Hey, we can get this phone, yeah? iPhone 12 Max Pro. Over €1,000 for that phone. I look at him and was like, yo, you? And what I said to him immediately was, yo, I like and appreciate you. Because you're just like me. Grimy nigga. You see me? Try to scam me for a phone. As he should. You see me? It is what it is. I reach out to my friend from back in high school, Romian. I have it right there, Ron. We call him Paula. I have a story. And folks, I can only talk about what I know, my story, you see me? Garnet, who was my abuser in high school. Yeah, he was my terrorist. Talk about terrorist, Al Qaeda. Yeah, Garnet was my Al-Qaeda. Huh? He was the Ben Laden of my days. You understand? He was the ISIS of my days. And Rowan was his lieutenant, second in command. Huh? I would never forget one day. And in Jamaica, we had this thing called, we still have it. It's patty and cocoa bread. Huh? That's what most of us eat for lunch. Schoolers, that's what we get. I had mine one day. It's a milk with a little carton. Island Dairy's milk. I will never forget. Color, the story is about you. Why am I shouting? Take a sip of this. Oh, a big flask, but we Jamaicans go hard or we go warm. Color, come up to the front. Sian was by my side. We walk. Yeah? I feel like a man. I only feel like a man because my growth spurt was not up as yet. I have not entered puberty. Remember, as I said on the past, Garnet already went through puberty from the age of 5, maybe 6, no later. And Color was his second in command. Color, come front, Rowan. And folks, I only saw Cian took to the left. So this is the right. Took to the right, yeah? Yeah, I have to dust on this. But anyway, Cian took off, run off. I should have got the message. But I was like, why are you running? And I look, Garnet just appear in front of me, like, who do you need? You see me, just appear. And what happened next was history. I know my lunch was gone. So I look up at Garnet, and folks, this is how I look. Garnet was up there. Garnet was a big guy, ever big. And Collar came and took the milk and said, Michael, is it? Why you never buy something for yourself? I never forget. Collar took my things and asked why I never get nothing for myself. I had to beg for some of my own lunch. Think about that for a second. And we are all friends until this day. Collar and I talk Monday. Yeah, I had him on the phone for about half an hour. And I talked to him about the incident, and he said, yo, you remember that? Of course I remember, Collar. Young Garnet used to terrorize people. You see me? Especially me. I don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. Hey, I think it's time for me to get this woman on the line. Huh? Hey, it's a woman. No. But do you believe in psychic? You viewers, let me know. You see, weird. People tell me they can't talk to the dead and all. So it's scary. Oh, I don't know. I was once in church. You see me? You hear it ringing. Oh. Yes, who can't? Maybe the ghost can tell her who is this.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
You're with Michael, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you already knew, yeah?
Sorry?
Okay, I was the nonsense. You already know it's Michael.
Yeah, I know, Michael.
Yeah. And you're being recorded, yeah?
Yeah, I know.
Just so you know, because no lawsuits, I don't want no lawsuit flying in my direction, yeah?
No necessary.
I have to, no, it's me. I have to inform you that you're being recorded.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, and the topic of the day is, yeah, you are a psychic, yeah?
Yeah, some people call me a medium or a light worker or a psychic.
Yeah? And
Yeah.
some people, for lack of a better word, some people call you fraud, yes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine. It's not necessary for people to believe. I'm just here to help people to get peace and to get clearancy in life.
Okay. So how do you help people? How do you go about helping people?
Well, people always come on my path. They call me or through other families or friends.
Yeah.
They most of the time they needed clearancy about someone who died from the family, or a husband or a child, and they're struggling in life with very much problems because they haven't been able to talk about before this one died, you know. And I'm just a channel between here on Earth and the people who have passed. So I can brief the message for the people who living here, and so they can get peace with everything, you know.
I'm listening. I don't really know, but I need you to tell me. You understand? Okay, so if I lose, say, my mother is not here anymore, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't believe in God, but for those who believe, I will say it. God rest her soul, yeah?
Yeah.
And I come to you, and because I'm struggling, yeah?
Yeah.
What would you do to contact my mother? Do you have a crystal ball?
No crystal ball.
Okay.
Sometimes I read through photos or rings or watches or something. But most of the time, I just need one serious question. There's one question you want to know.
Please, let us know.
Now, when you have this question, I get the contact with the person who deceased.
Yeah.
Because then it's allowed. You know, some people think of me, I know everything about them, and then they get scared. But that's not the way I work. It's just when I get a question from someone who wants an answer, and then with this question, I get an answer.
Tell me some of the frequent questions you get to ask. Because they say you get a specific question from each individual, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So what are some of the questions you get to ask?
Some of the questions are, most questions are, is my beloved in peace? Or did she still, or he still hurts when he's there? But sometimes I also get a question, where is the watch my father gave? Where is this watch? So, and then I get the answer for the people, you know. And sometimes I know one person, a lady, she was struggling here in life because she thought for 9 years that her mother was guilty of the death of her father. So she asked me, is my mother guilty of the death of my father? And I told her, no. Your father gave himself totally, with all his heart, to take care of your mother and of you. But then he got a heart attack. So this woman put her energy for 9 years in negativity. 9 years in negativity, didn't contact with her mother anymore because she thought her mother was guilty of the death of her father. So I gave her in 30 minutes an answer to these questions, and she knew because of the smell of her father, who was standing right next to her, that I was contacted with her father. I gave her some links that she knew, okay, this is my father you're talking to. Say, yeah, okay. Then she got peace. Then she got in contact again with her mother after 9 years. That's what I do, and that's what I do. I'm a light worker. I just work with white energy.
Yeah, I'm scared now. I'm looking around, you see me? But yeah, I'm terrified now. I sleep with the lights on tonight. No, I just don't dwell in the past. Not in the past, but I just don't dwell in those things. But anyhow, you said there was a smell.
Yeah.
So smell manifest a certain smell?
Sometimes it's the smell of a perfume of this person. In this case, it was the smell of his sweaty feet. It was not so nice smell.
Oh, stinky
But
feet.
she, yeah, but she did know it was her father.
Because of the stinky feet.
Yeah. But most of the time, it's just a smell of a parfum or a flower or something like that, you know? Something that the person used, you smell, and you know, okay, he or she is here.
So
And
haven't you
just to
ever,
help.
yeah? Have you ever gotten
Yeah.
scared when all these things manifest in front of you?
Well, I have been scared because I had to grow into this, you know? When I was a kid, I didn't think that I was special
Yeah.
because I thought everything else knows this like me.
Mm.
But when I got older, I thought, okay, this is strange because other people don't see this. So I had to learn. I had to learn, and I have to tell you, since 2012,
Yeah.
I decided, okay, I am not going to hide anymore. This is me, and I am going to do this work and help people.
Okay. Is there, well, apart from the stinky feet, yeah?
Yeah.
But so apart from the smell, have you ever seen a manifestation of a person? Yeah?
Yeah.
Please do tell.
Yeah, I see the persons. Not always.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's something that is planted in my head,
Yeah.
so I can tell what people have to do or what the person looks like. But sometimes I see the person right next to the one who asked me.
So we can be having a conversation about my deceased whomever, and you are looking over my shoulder at that person.
Yes.
Person who is deceased.
Yeah. And then I could tell you how he looked, how tall he was, what clothes he's wearing, or she.
Without
Yeah.
without the client giving you any information at all.
Yes.
That just come to you.
Yes.
Strange.
That it's all just because when you ask me a question,
yeah,
and you say I am allowed, I am allowed to do this session,
mm-hmm.
and you ask me this question, and this person comes forward,
yeah,
then I could. It's all about helping. It's all about giving you peace
mm-hmm.
and clarity in life, so you can go on. The most of the people I work with are on a crossroad. They're on a crossroad in life. They don't know where to go. And when I talk to them, and I'm leaving in sometimes in 30 minutes, sometimes in 2 hours, and they call me a week later and say, "Wow, you did so good. I can go on in life right now."
Okay, that's all good and all sounds cute, yeah. But have you ever had an occasion, a situation where the entity, the smell or whatnot, was angry, didn't want to approach, didn't want to say nothing, didn't want to be disturbed? Yeah, the child come and ask you to contact the father, and the father was like, "No, fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to nobody in the land of the living."
Yeah, that's really true. I sometimes had a conversation with a young lady who wanted to talk to her father who died.
Yeah.
And he told me, "This is bullshit. I don't believe in this."
Oh,
But
so the father come and tell you that?
Yeah, but
Salute to that, boss.
why can't you hear me? I just told him, it's just a question. You can answer, but when you don't want to, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there are also people who, the people who have deceased and gone over to the other worlds, as I call it.
Yeah.
People who live here and don't believe in anything like this.
Like myself.
but their character doesn't change in the other world.
Oh, because as I said in my opening statement, if I should, when I pass away, I dare any of my children to come and look for me.
Yeah,
I will
but
tell
that's
them
fine.
to fuck off, deal with their shit themselves.
Yeah.
You understand? And
I do.
Sorry, go ahead.
I do understand, because it's not something common that I experience.
Yeah.
But sometimes this will happen, that people say, no, I don't want anything to do with this.
Because in life, not everybody is friendly, not everybody is open, not everybody wants to be contacted. So it bothers me when in death, all psychics are so fucking happy and telling you the dead people want to talk to their relatives. That all dead people is so happy to talk to their relative. Like when they're dead, they change
not
character.
all people. Yeah, no, not all people are as happy as you tell them. But sometimes when people doubt in life, and then they go over when they're deceased, and they see something that will truly help their loved ones here below on Earth. So then is sometimes when they want to cooperative work with me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in heaven or hell?
Oh, I told you, I'm just a light worker,
Yeah, but
oh, wow. So this is confrontation. Yes, I do believe in hell, because some people don't learn of their faults. And there's one person, and that's my father. He doesn't learn of his faults, what he made here on Earth.
Yeah.
And I don't want anything to do with him.
Okay.
Didn't want it here, and didn't want it in any other world.
Oh.
So, yeah, no, because he's just bad.
Yeah, so you believe he's in hell?
Yeah, and he should be.
Okay, that's him. So you believe in heaven also, yeah? So good people go to heaven and bad people go to hell.
I think when people cross over,
yeah,
sometimes we call it heaven. Sometimes you go to the light, go to the stars, everything. What people know, when people cross over, they have to learn also there. They have to learn of their mistakes, be open of everything. When you don't learn there and you stay that bad person upstairs, then you don't get the lightning.
Oh. Yeah, to me, this is one big, not quagmire, but yeah, I stay away from it. Because now I'm scared tonight, because you say you smell this and also the nonsense. Now I miss Garnet. I wish you could stand security at my door, isn't it?
I could come there, no.
No. You're not big enough. We need something like Garnet, you understand, to defend me. It is what it is.
Well, I just can tell you, don't be scared. There's nothing wrong.
I hear that a lot of time. And the thing is, there are a lot of psychics running around the place. How can I tell a good psychic from a bad one? Tell me.
You can't, because there are a lot of bad people in this business, I always tell people, just be careful.
Okay.
When you feel there is something not right, then you don't have to go on with it.
Oh.
I just can't believe for myself. I not talk for myself. People who I am dealing with, and there are people who with which I have helped. They call me again a year later, sometimes 2 years later, and that's a kind of trust. I do my job good. I do it from the heart.
Yeah.
And that's why they call me again. Because when they don't call me again or anything, or I get a bad advertisement, that's not worth it for me.
So you only talk to dead people. You don't see the future on land of the living.
No, I'm no fortune teller.
Oh,
No.
I would like you to tell me the fortune of Garnet, but it is what it is.
No, but what I do is most of the time I talk to people who have deceased, or I help people in life to take a course in their life when they're on a cross point and they don't know where to go, you know. So I do help also the living people, and I also clear out ghosts in houses, spiritual cleaning the houses. Yeah.
Do you burn sage, burn incense, and all that?
Sorry.
Do you burn things in the house with smokes, and do you chant? Oh,
no, I don't cry, and I don't do. Oh no, I don't do this emotional shit. You know, I do burn sage,
as you should.
but most of the time right now we all have these things in the houses, you know, for fire, you know. How do you call
fire alarm?
Yeah, fire alarm.
Smoke alarm, not fire
Smoke alarm, yes. So I work most of the times with oil, sage oil. Yeah, that's better.
And the ghosts stay away from the oil.
No, they just come to me better when I use the oil. Yeah.
And last question, how much do you charge? Because I know there is a financial incentive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, don't tell me how much you charge. But you do charge, yeah?
Yeah, I do charge.
As you should. Yeah, you're living in a capitalist country.
No,
I'm a capitalist.
Why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because when I didn't charge anyone, people make abuse of me.
Yeah, you should charge. If
So
you're good at something, never do it for free.
I charge a little bit, so the people who doesn't make much money also can reach me.
You should charge more.
No, I don't want to.
Well, I would. Well, it's nice talking to you. We will talk again next time, yeah?
It's good. Have a nice
Thank
evening.
you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Well, folks, there you go. Now I'm scared. Turn all the lights on, yeah? I know tonight I sleep in the sheet overhead. Salute to everybody. Salute to Garnet. Salute to Knuckles. Salute to Craig. All my friends. This is me. Yeah.